Hi friends, this is Greg Suddy. We are at Front Wave Arena for the San Diego Sockers 2 versus the Empire Jets. This is our 2:30 game here Friday afternoon. Later this evening, the San Diego Sockers will be playing the Texas Outlaws. But the San Diego Sockers 2 has just taken the field. You can see them on the screen. And pretty soon the Empire Jets will be coming on the field as well. We are a couple of minutes before game time, and I wanted to share a little bit of a story with you guys. In case you don't know, and most of you probably do, the Empire Jets nickname, the Jets, is a nod towards Joseph Carriel. Joseph Carriel passed away a few years back, tragically, but he made such a huge impact on the game. And I want to give a shout out to his mom, Cindy, and his dad, Artie. They are both, huge contributors to the Empire Strikers brand and the game of MASL soccer. And I just wanted to make that sort of a nod of respect to Joseph Carriel and the Empire organization for what a cool respect, to pull his nickname Jet and put that as their MASL2 nickname. So hats off to the Carriel family and Joseph Carriel. We miss you, buddy. So we are here at Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California, and it's going to be pretty fun tonight. These two teams met way back in 2024 on December 28th here at Front Wave Arena. The final score of that game was 7-4, and there's a lot of games going on this weekend, MASL 2 games going on this weekend. Don't miss any of them. Later today, the Bandits will be playing the Wings in Wichita. Tomorrow, the New Mexico Runners will be playing the Wings in Wichita. On Saturday also is the Baltimore Arsenal playing the Salisbury Stakes. What an outstanding nickname that is, right? Also tomorrow, the Iowa Demon Hawks will be playing the Risers. And then on Sunday, I lost my screen, guys. And then on Sunday, Kazisnik will be playing Spice City. Got to include the Monday game. Monday, January 2nd, the San Diego Sockers will be playing these same Jets up in Ontario. The Empire Jets will be taking on the San Diego Sockers on Sunday, the San Diego Sockers 2 on Sunday. Here come the Jets on the field. We're going to be taking the field here pretty soon. We're going to be starting this game pretty soon. It's going to be an exciting game. It always is. These two teams really show their meat, and they really do play each other with a passion. There's a lot of history here. So we're going to be starting this game here in about 4 minutes, I guess. All right, friends, we were right about to start the game. The Empire Jets have the ball at center field to start the ball game. We're going to get started here in just a couple of seconds. You might want to, I hate to say this, I really do hate to say this, but you might want to forgive me a little bit on some of the roster names. I'm still working on getting the Jets in order, but the Jets have the ball, and here we go. Jets working the ball through midfield. That's Mo Alawine over to Bryce Watson. Back over to Mo Alawine. He's going to send the ball in the center. And it goes out with Brandon Escoto, wearing the captain's band for the San Diego Sockers 2. Brandon Escoto is playing for the San Diego Sockers 2 this year, or at least this game. We'll see how that plays out going further, whether he moves back into the first division team. There's Brandon with the ball, sending it back. The Empire Jets have possession in midfield, and they're gonna play it back around a little bit, sort of set this up. Alex is the goalkeeper, and he is working far forward at the midfield line. Sockers have possession. There's Escoto. He's going to send it all the way down, and he doesn't get it quite on goal. That's what you pay for when you bring your goalie forward, guys. There's Brandon again. He's going to take it in, and he's high. First he's left, and then he's high. But that's got to put a little bit of excitement. And there's Brandon again. That's got to put a little excitement on the back of the Empire Jets and what's going on, putting Brandon Escoto on that field. That's just outstanding. So Mo Alawine back over to Alex. Nick Hyde passes it back over to Mo. Diego Carrillo back down to Alex. They're going to sort of slow it down and see what they can find. See if they can find some lanes here to get this game going. The Empire Jets here in San Diego, playing the San Diego Sockers 2. Forgive me if I make that distinction mistake as we keep going through the game, but yeah, this is the Empire Jets here at Front Wave Arena, San Diego Sockers 2. For those of you that are just now tuning in, the score is 0-0. There's 12 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. I'll be making those statements frequently because I know that you don't have a graphic on the screen. Walter Diaz. Over to Nick Hyde. Over to Max Deonda. And then into center field. With Walter Diaz, the San Diego Sockers 2 get the ball. A little bit of rough play in the center. That's going to get a foul called on San Diego, it looks like. Line change on both sides of the field. The San Diego Sockers are coached by one of the Rene Ortiz, one of the just legends in the game of American soccer, and also the national Mexican team coach. They won the World Mini Football World Cup in Australia in 2019, and they were runners-up the previous 2 World Cups. San Diego Sockers are going to send, the San Diego Sockers 2 are going to send the ball upfield, and they're going to get it passed into the attacking zone. Keith Bizzano loses possession. Escoto blocks the ball, but I think he's called for a handball on that. I couldn't see it clearly, but it looked like a good block, but it was whistled right away. So I think maybe they awarded a handball on that. So the Jets are going to restart the ball. Goes deep into the San Diego defensive zone. Patrick Luviano, Christian Fernandez. The Jets have been, there's Fernandez again. The Jets have been holding possession. And there's a shot off target. Another shot on goal, in the goal. Bryce Watson scores a goal for the Empire Jets. Bryce Watson. Bryce Watson is a really cool story. He was first, I don't know first, but he was discovered at the King's Cup, the very first King's Cup a couple of years ago. Signed a contract with Empire, showing his wares here on the field for the Jets. San Diego Sockers 2 with the ball. They're going to move it up through midfield. And it looks like they're going to lose possession. Nick Hyde passes the ball off and loses possession on that pass. He's going to fight for it again in the corner and loses it to the Sockers 2. Pass was off target, but he got it. And a shot off target, a little high. San Diego Sockers 2 are pelting that goal area, but they can't seem to get it on goal. The Jets are going to have possession again in midfield. Jets are going to send it down to the corner. Walter Diaz, strong player, big boy. He's a force on that field, I can just tell already. San Diego Sockers 2 with the ball, sent it downfield and had the angle, couldn't quite handle it. There's a battle in the near boards, and he's going to battle right through 2 players and then lose it. Going to pass it off. Sort of a clearing move in a way, but didn't work on either side. Nick Hyde kicked that out of play. I believe it's going to be a Sockers restart. San Diego Sockers restart. San Diego Sockers 2 with the ball. Cesar Pardo with the ball. Goalie's going to send that upfield all the way into the attacking zone. Cesar Pardo lost possession. And there's Walter Diaz, shot on goal, and another goal! Empire Jets. Empire Jets scored 2 early in the game. We've got 9 minutes left in the first quarter. For those of you that are just turning in, it's 2-0. Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2 here at Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California, with 9 minutes to play in the first quarter. Brandon Escoto's got the ball. He's going to work that a little bit through past his defender and in for an access and a goal for the San Diego Sockers 2. What a turn back. Instantaneous turn back. The San Diego Sockers 2 bring it back to 2-1. It's now 2-1 with 8:48. So that was like maybe 15 seconds on the game clock between those goals. Instantaneous payback. San Diego Sockers 2 with that goal. Empire Jets with the ball. Alex bringing it forward. Sockers 2 get possession. It's James Blanchett trying to work it in, losing possession. Sockers 2 get possession. There's Brandon again with the ball. He's going to feed it back. Max Rodriguez back over to Brandon Escoto. They're just going to set things up here and see if they can find that lane. Almost right at the foot of Rodriguez, but he couldn't find it. Escoto's going to touch that out of play. It's going to be a free kick, restart, Empire Jets. Welcome for joining us, everybody. If you're just now tuning in, there's 8 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 2-1. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2 at this point in the game. Empire Jets went up 2-0, and the San Diego Sockers 2 have been able to bring back the score to within one goal. Empire is going to battle it back in the corner and then bring it into midfield and then work it back into that same corner. A little bit of rough movement, but I mean, just playing it back and forth. Great block. Boy, that was a body block. That's going to leave a mark. Yeah, he's dropping. Jose Mondragon, he took that to the body. That was, I mean, that was a body block for sure. He took that to the body. Mondragon is down on the field. Hopefully that's going to be okay. I'm going to guess that just blew the wind out of him because that looked like it hit him mid-core. So he's going to probably, hopefully, just have to get his breath back. He should be okay. Way to go, Mondragon. That was a beast of a body shot he took, keeping that from going. That was certainly an on-goal shot. No telling if the Sockers 2 goalie was on target to stop it. But Mondragon was certainly there to stop it, boy. He did. He put himself all out for that. So Nick Hyde is going to restart the ball for the Empire Jets. Their goalie Alex is all the way up in midfield, standing on the logo. Shot, block, kick back to Hyde. Hyde's going to back it up. Send it all the way back to the Empire Jets red line and then up to the midfield line. Empire Jets are doing a pretty good job holding on to the ball, but there's a twist and shout there. Douglas Dorsey, forgive me, for the San Diego Sockers 2 playing for that possession. That looked like a handball, but it was called, that looked like a handball, Cesar Pardo, but he got the blessing from the referee. Sockers ball, Sockers 2. Irvin Mojica, over to Pardo, back to Mojica. And I don't know who he was passing that ball to. It looked like he was passing that ball to the Jets, but the Sockers 2 got the possession back. Mojica's got the ball in midfield. They got numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Empire Jets working on an attack. Great save. San Diego Sockers 2, great save. That's Yayo playing a goal for the San Diego Sockers 2. This guy, so far, he's been challenged a few times. He's got some great saves. He's allowed a couple of goals, but he's got some great saves. We are in the first quarter with 6 minutes left to play. It's 2-1. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2, for those of you that are just tuning in. And that was launched into the parking lot. There's nobody up there to get the ball back, so there's a timeout. The officials have called a timeout. I'm not sure if that's on the part of one or the other of the two teams, but I just saw the referee make the timeout call. So we are stopped for a timeout here in the first quarter. It's 2-1. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2. If you weren't here when we first opened up the broadcast this afternoon, just a nod to the Empire Jets and the nickname. Joseph Carriel was Jet, and he played for the Tacoma Stars. He played for the Empire Strikers, and he passed away tragically very young. And a shout out once again to his mom Cindy and his dad Artie. I've gotten to know both of them well, and I just think it's pretty outstanding that when the Empire franchise decided to launch their D2 team, that they made this nod with the name and their logo to Joseph Jet Carriol. Blessings to the family. All right, well, that's the end. We got 5 minutes and 55 seconds in the first quarter remaining. That's the end of the timeout. The Empire Jets have 4 shots on goal. The San Diego Sockers 2 have 1. Interestingly, that 1 shot on goal scored. So they're batting 1,000% right now. They just need more shots on goal. So the Empire Jets are leading 2-1. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Bryce Watson's got the ball. He's going to send it downfield, and it is going to get kicked back to Bryce Watson off of redirect from the Sockers too. Yayo is going to distribute, and it comes back to the Jets. The Jets have it in the far corner on the attacking zone. Once again, back to Bryce Watson. He's going to follow it all the way into the near corner on the attacking zone for the Jets. Diego Carrillo over to Cristian Fernandez. And that's going to go out of play over the glass. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first period, 2-1. Empire Jets over the San Diego Sockers 2. That's an open shot. That's a goal. Empire Jets have made it 3-1. They were able to get it past the San Diego Sockers 2 defense and just work that straight on Yayo, and Yayo was unable to stop that one-on-one shot. Pardo is going to send that downfield. Little toe back, battle in front of the Jets goal. Sockers taking possession. Mojica over to Pardo. Dasre, shot, and a block by Nick Hyde. Four minutes and 15 seconds remaining. I'll be making that the time and score. I know that you don't have a graphic on your screen, so I'll be mentioning the time and score somewhat frequently. There's 4:15 left in the first quarter. It's 3-1 Empire Jets over the San Diego Sockers 2. The last time these two teams met on December 28th, the San Diego Sockers 2 walked away with a W with a 7-4 victory. These two teams will meet again the next time, and there's a big stop by Yayo. Empire Jets going to work it in there. Bryce Watson had a shot at it. It was off his toe, just off target. San Diego Sockers 2 are going to just clear that. They're just going to clear it. Nick Hyde with the ball, working it past the midfield line. Dispossessed, not really dispossessed, just intercepted. And that pass was just off target to Andy Mendez. Andy Mendez got the ball back, however. Irvin Mojica's got the ball in the corner, and he's being challenged by half the team. He's going to shoot and goal. There's a giant goal. How huge is that? I mean, he's got literally half the team battling in the corner with him. He's able to break through and make the turn, shoot right outside onto the left-hand upright, and put that away for a score. The San Diego Sockers 2 have brought it to within 1 goal. The Empire Jets now are leading 3-2 with just over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bryce Watson is going to post that over to Alex at their goalkeeper at the midfield. He's going to send it down and lose on that. Another interception. It's Kevin V. Bryce and Escoto are battling a little bit, and that's going to go against Escoto. The Empire Jets have a restart. Bryce Watson's going to take that shot. He's going to send it back to the goalkeeper, and he's going to redistribute with a little pressure from Escoto. So there's a little bit of pressure going on from the Sockers 2 on the defensive zone, and Bryce Watson's going to walk it past the midfield line. He's got two players on him and decides to back it up. Back over to Bryce. Walter Diaz with the ball for the Jets. He's going to toe it over, walk it over, take it in, and score! Wow, that was pretty tricky, pretty cheeky. Those were some great moves. They blew right past a couple of the Sockers 2 defenders. That makes the score 4-2. The Empire Jets have come to play today. It's 4-2 with 2:15 left in the first quarter. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2 here at FrontWave Arena in Oceanside, California. We are so glad to have you here. This is Greg Suddy calling the game for you guys. I hope you enjoy the game as much as I do. We got Brandon Escoto with the ball. He's going to send that over. Kevin V had it, and he's going to lose possession. And here's another breakaway. No numbers, but a big shot. Yayo's able to block that. Escoto's going to walk it past the defender and over across the midfield line. Pass off to James Blanchett, and Blanchett is going to take that ball over to Kevin V, back over to Escoto. San Diego Sockers restart right at the attacking red line. San Diego Sockers 2 are going to lose possession, but there's a whistle, and I didn't see a foul, but obviously the referee on the field certainly did. The San Diego Sockers 2 are going to restart the game over to Brandon Escoto. A little bit of a challenge. Loses that challenge of possession. The Sockers 2, that was not a handball, buddy. That was a pretty good block on the part of Kevin V. Brandon's got the ball again. They're giving Brandon a lot of possession, which is of no surprise. Max Rodriguez is going to take a shot. Alex stops that shot. Not sure it was on goal, but he was certainly there to stop it. Brandon's got the ball. He's going to lose possession. There's a shot off target by the Empire Jets. There was a pass that was sort of errant. Cesar Pardo is going to send that downfield. And a goal for the San Diego Sockers 2. It's now 4-3 with just 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 4-3. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2. The Empire Jets have 8 shots on goal. The San Diego Sockers 2 have 4. So the Jets have scored on 50% of their shots. The Sockers have only missed 1 goal from one of their shots. They have 4 shots on goal with 3 goals. Alex is going to take the ball for the Empire Strikers. This is their goalie, back over to Bryce Watson. Bryce going to send that down. He's going to play it down with his head. That was a pretty clever move, but the attack was thwarted by the San Diego Sockers 2 defense. Yeah. Well, one of the things that's very cool about that, we just saw Kevin Pisano take a long shot which might have looked kind of out of place, but he was looking at the clock. He knew how much time was left on the clock. And we are at the end of the first quarter. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2, 4-3. We will come back here momentarily. Welcome back to Front Wave Arena, Oceanside, California. The Empire Jets are being hosted here by the San Diego Sockers 2. The score is 4-3. We're going into the second quarter. I just want to recap. I mentioned this earlier, but I just want to recap. MASL 2's got a lot of things going on today and this weekend. Another game today, the Wings are hosting the Bandits. The Wings will be hosting the Runners tomorrow. The Risers will be hosting the Demon Hawks tomorrow. The Salisbury Stakes will be hosting the Baltimore Arsenal tomorrow. Baltimore then will be hosting the Salisbury Stakes the following day, Sunday. And Spice City will be hosting Krasnizhnik also on Sunday. Then these same two teams will be meeting together again on Monday the 20th. The Jets will be hosting the San Diego Sockers 2. Lots going on in MASL 2. Don't forget to tune in tonight on Golazo Network here, San Diego, at the Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California. The San Diego Sockers will be hosting the Texas Outlaws. It's military night, everybody, so if you're watching and you're in town, come on down. They're giving away scarves, and it's going to be military night's always a great time because they honor the American military and veterans. So be sure to be here. If you can't be here, don't forget to tune in on Golazo TV for the San Diego Sockers and the Texas Outlaws. The other game in MASL today, First Division, is the Dallas Sidekicks are playing the Chihuahua Savage in Chihuahua, Mexico. Here we are about to start the second quarter. 4-3. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2. Sockers possession. Switch sides. Sockers with the ball. That's Pardo with the ball. That's not Boris Pardo. That's Cesar Pardo, number 9. Pizzano battling for that ball against the Empire goalkeeper. Empire has changed their goalkeeper, and I don't see a number. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to name the goalkeeper. I don't know who that is. Big block, wow, right to the side, right to Cesar Pardo's, the side of his dome. and he didn't take any time to drop. Man, that was shot out of a rocket, and it looked like it was probably going on goal, but boy, Cesar Pardo has taken it right to the dome. Looks like he's going to get up. Boy, that's going to leave a mark. 14 and a half minutes remaining in the second quarter. It's 4-3. The Empire Jets are leading the San Diego Sockers 2. The Empire Jets going to start. Bryce Watson's going to pass that off. They're going to send that back into the midfield. Walter Diaz, big body, that guy. Big man. Back over to Bryce Watson, over to their goalkeeper, and they're doing this. The Jets did this a lot when they were playing here the last time on December 28th. The San Diego Sockers 2 took a 7-4 win in that game, and one of the strategies that the Jets used frequently was bringing their goalkeeper very far into the playing field. They don't seem to be doing it quite as much, but it is a strategy that they clearly are using. This is going to be a restart for the Empire Jets, it looks like. Nope. Yes. Bryce Watson's going to take, nope. Brandon Escoto, right on goal. Big shot, big stop. Lots of bouncing around right in front of the goal mouth. The San Diego Sockers 2 have the ball and lose it. That was an errant pass. Where was he passing that? I mean, it looks like he might have been looking at Andy Mendez, but Andy was not where the ball went. Brandon Escoto is going to sort of slow this down a little bit. Big challenge from Emil Ilives on Brandon, and the Sockers 2 are going to take the ball. Possession, Max Rodriguez is going to pass it over to Escoto. Escoto is going to give that over to Kevin V, back over to Escoto. Escoto is going to work that towards the red line. Back over to Mendez. Mendez is going to take a shot. It's going to be blocked. Rodriguez is going to take a shot and score the goal. We have a tied game. The San Diego Sockers 2 have leveled the score. It's 4-4. Friends, there's 12 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second quarter, and we have a tie game, guys. It's 4-4. The other thing, interestingly enough, is the shots on goal are almost equal as well. The Empire Jets have 9 shots on goal. The San Diego Sockers 2 have 8. 12 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 4-4. Thanks for joining us here. This is Greg Suddy bringing you the MASL 2 game between the San Diego Sockers 2 and the Empire Jets. Little tough on that. Intended for Irvin Mojica, but he was out of place relative to where that ball fell. And that looked like maybe a 3-line pass. Maybe? Yeah, that looked like that was a 3-line pass. San Diego Sockers 2 have a restart at the red line. Irvin Mojica looks like the man taking the distribution. He's going to pass it off. Shot in! The San Diego Sockers 2 have taken the lead. It's 5-4. Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets. We got some fun going on here, guys. Momentum has swung. The Empire Jets are going to restart the ball here with 12 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the second quarter, sending it deep into their own attacking zone and going to bring it back to the midfield line. So once again, they bring in their goalie right up to the logo on the center field. Rodolfo Valenzuela challenging that ball deep for the San Diego Sockers 2. So we got the ball back on the field, and it is going to be a restart for the Jets at the top of the arc. Bryce Watson's going to take the shot, or at least, yeah, right on the wall. Yeah, he just pelted that right into the wall, didn't get past. Sockers 2 with possession. Pardo taking the ball. He's going to distribute it midfield, and he's going to pass it down, and he's going to be beat on the run. Yeah, that looked like it might have been a foul, but interesting the way that went. They were sort of holding hands there for a minute. I couldn't tell. I mean, there was some disruption in the flow of the run for both players. I couldn't really tell you who I thought was at fault, but the referees called that against the Sockers 2. A lot of dribbling through the defense. I mean, he literally had 4 players on him. Escoto is going to take the ball back into the midfield, and he's going to send that down to Rodolfo Valenzuela. Yeah, oh boy, that was right at the feet on a sliding shot by James Blanchett, but he wasn't able to direct it quite on target. It went off the crossbar, and that's going to go out of bounds. That's out of play on Mondragon. Bryce Watson looks like he's going to take that restart. Bryce Watson's shown himself a lot tonight. Back to Bryce on the logo. It's going to pass back all the way to the Jets keeper. Escoto's going to put some pressure on it, and it looks like Escoto might be well placed to collect that ball, and it's not. Yeah, he's not happy. The bounce. That was the bounce, Brandon. That was the bounce. It was just, that was a hard one to collect, and he wasn't able to do so. Bryce trying to get it through the Sockers defense. Brandon taken down deep in the San Diego Sockers defensive zone. And a restart for the Sockers 2 over to Yayo. Irvin Mojica over to Cesar Pardo, back over to Mojica. Sending it deep for Rodriguez. Rodriguez is battling for it. He's got 2 guys on him. They're fighting for it. The clear didn't work. The block did. Yayo's got the ball. Bryce is challenging. Mojica's got the ball. He's going to pass over to Rodriguez. Shot. Wow. That was a really good, that was a man-sized effort on the line to stop the goal, but the rebound went in for the San Diego Sockers 2. We've got a score 6-4. The Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets. We've got 9 minutes and 37 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 for the San Diego Sockers 2 and 4 for the Empire Jets. That was a man-sized block right on the line. But man, that rebound came right back to the Sockers 2, right in front of the goal, and he was able to put that back into the back of the net. The Empire Jets are going to try to distribute it, but they lose touch, and it's going to go in the net. That's another goal by the San Diego Sockers 2, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 7-4 score, and that was just out of. That's one of the things you have to look out for when you bring your goalkeeper forward. If you lose possession deep in your zone like that, especially early after a distribution or a restart, you really do risk that payback, and it sure did come back to hurt them. It's 7-4, which interestingly enough, friends, that is the final score of the last time these two teams met here at Front Wave Arena. And we still have 9 minutes and 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Yayo is going to give that ball back out to Mondragon, and Mondragon is going to give that to Dosre. Back over to Mondragon. There's Mondragon deep in the attacking zone, and he's not able to keep possession. The Jets are going to work that through. They've got only 2 guys on 5, and that shot's just off target. It looked like Yayo might have had the angle if it had been on goal. We got a stoppage of play. The goalkeeper or the referee seems to be looking at the turf. Maybe it's a turf monster sighting. Turf may have come up. I can't see it from my angle because it's obscured by the boards. But it's 7-4 right now. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets 7-4. 8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Okay, the San Diego Sockers is going to restart deep on their side of the midfield lines. Battle for possession. Bryce Watson's going to kick that over to his own player. The Empire Jets are going to send that down into the defensive zone of the San Diego Sockers and back into midfield. Yeah, that looked like it was intentional. Interesting. Lost possession. Brandon Escoto with the ball. He's going to run past. He's got 3-on-3, maybe? You want to call it that? He lost one, took the drop. Escoto's going to do this all by himself, it looks like. Nope, centered it. Couldn't get it. Bryce Watson intercepted that pass. And he's going to pass that back and take back possession. That was a pretty clever little catch. Bryce Watson now has 2 men battling the ball for him, and he's going to drop. Possession's going over to the San Diego Sockers 2. Once again, battle for possession and a drop. That's going to go against the Sockers 2, I think. Sockers 2 take possession of the ball at midfield, intercepting that pass from Walter Diaz. Restart Jets. Nick Hyde with the ball. Kind of trying to feel out that San Diego Sockers 2 defense. He's going to send it down right in the center, and And there's going to be a simple foul called against the San Diego Sockers 2. Looks like the referee figured he was climbing a little bit too high on that guy's back. Walter Diaz. Wow, he's just going to shoot that straight on goal. And there's another one who's going down, boy. These guys, some of these shots, I'm sorry, Andy Mendez just took that one to the body. And here we have another situation, probably, hopefully, just had the wind blown out of him. But man, he took a tough shot there. Hopefully he just had the wind blown out of him. And he'll catch his breath here in a minute, but that was a beast of a shot that he just took a body shot to. He's getting up. 7-4, San Diego Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets. 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half of play here at FrontWave Arena in Oceanside, California. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's really exciting to bring these games to you. Don't forget, tonight, 7:30 game time start here Pacific time. The San Diego Sockers will be hosting the Texas Outlaws. Tune in on Golazo TV. Empire Jets going to have this restart. They're going to get this play going again. Once again, there's 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half. 7-4. The Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets. Once again, I know you guys don't have a graphic on the screen, so I'll be trying my best to make those times and scores available to you here on the broadcast. Feed deep and headed out of bounds from the head of Cesar Pardo. There's a timeout. Here at FrontWave Arena. Once again, you guys, there's a lot of things going on in the MASL 2 today. If you haven't taken a look at the scheduling, the other game today has the Wichita Wings hosting the Bandits. Tomorrow, the Wichita Wings will be hosting the Runners. The Risers will be hosting the Hawks, the Demon Hawks tomorrow. Salisbury Stakes will be hosting the Baltimore Arsenal tomorrow. And then on Sunday, those two teams switch venues. The Baltimore Arsenal will be hosting the Salisbury Stakes. Spice City will be hosting Krasiznik. And these two teams will meet again on Monday, January 20th, just this coming Monday in Empire up in Ontario, California. This has been an interesting game. The opening of the game, the Jets came out really hard, really fast, really strong, took the lead. The San Diego Sockers 2 were able to bring that game back to a draw and then take a 3-goal lead as we stand right now. Bryce Washington's going to start the ball back into play. Walter Diaz. Empire Jets are unable to keep it in play, and they kick it up over the glass for a San Diego Sockers 2 restart. Sockers 2 restart over to Yayo. Yayo is going to feed that ball to the midfield. Back over to Cesar Pardo. He's going to sort of feel out where the defense is going to give him an angle, and it's not going to give him any access to get it downfield. It's going to come back to him deep in his own defensive zone. Sockers 2 are battling to get this thing through. Dostre over to Escoto. Pardo. Escoto. They're really fighting for it here in midfield, guys. Mondragon back over to Escoto. Escoto, they're keeping possession, but that's a foul. So that's a foul. That's got to be called against the Empire Jets. Sockers 2 are going to get the restart here, pretty much right at the midfield line. Looks like Pardo is going to kick that over to Escoto to get the game started up again. Escoto's going to see if he can work it past his defender, and it's going to be a battle. He's going to lose. That was a clever try, but the defender, the Sockers 2 defender, was right there to intercept that pass. Otherwise, that might have been a pretty sketchy situation. Cesar Pardo is going to restart the ball for the San Diego Sockers 2. He's kind of looking around where he's going to go. He's going to send it back to Yayo. Yayo is going to hold the ball on their side of the midfield and then send it down for the Sockers 2 over to Escoto. Escoto's sort of directing the flow of play, and he's just going to rotate around half the team and then send it back to Valenzuela and then back over to Pardo. Pardo's going to go cross field back over to Escoto. They're working that midfield, but they can't seem to get past that attacking red line. Escoto's directing players to go downfield, and nobody's really listening. Pardo's going to take it over. Escoto's going to make the run downfield. He's going to tip that in. Shot, block. A lot of possession here on the part of the Sockers too, but none of it is directly in front, or not much of it is directly in front of the Jets' goal. It's all in midfield, and they're just working that midfield. Here we go. This might be a run, and a shot, and a block. Wow, that was a great save. Great foot save. And then sent out in the parking lot. That one might have gone all the way down to Oceanside City. Downtown shot out of Front Wave Arena. Empire Jets going to restart. It's 7-4. 7-4 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half of play. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets. Stoppage play. Max Rodriguez on the ball. He's going to pass that off over to Dosere. Back over to Rodriguez. He's going to take a shot off target. The Jets are going to take possession, and they're going to take that pass. That was a good attempt on a running player, intercepted. The Sockers 2. Zeno is going to bring it back over to Rodriguez at midfield. Kevin V back over to Rodriguez, back over to Kevin V. I believe that's Dosere. It is. Big boot. Boy, that was a big boot. Way off target. That one certainly went down to the Oceanside Pier. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at Front Wave Arena. We only have 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first half. The Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets 7-4. And as I mentioned earlier, what's interesting is that was the final score the last time these two teams met here at Front Wave Arena. That was a hard hit. I heard that one up here, or a hard hit to the floor. Yeah, December 28th, these two teams met here at Front Wave Arena, and 7-4 was the final score. The San Diego Sockers 2 took that win, and that's exactly what our score is now with 2 minutes and a half remaining in the first half. Looks like a little bit of a possession battle going on that the Sockers may have won. Mondragon's going to take that ball, pass off, shot to himself, big save off the line, big block off the line. That was past the keeper, going on goal, and right before he got to the line, big block on the defense of the Empire Jets with 2 minutes to play remaining in the first half. 7-4, the San Diego Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets. Thanks for joining us here. Empire is going to challenge in the attacking zone right now. That's Nick Hyde with the ball with 3 defenders challenging him. And it looks like he's going to lose possession. But no, the Empire Jets going to take that ball and bring it right on goal. That looked like it was intended to be a pass. It was intercepted right in front of the San Diego Sockers goal. Andy Mendez loses possession at midfield. Nick Hyde with the ball for the Jets. Bryce Watson passing that ball over to Mo Allewine. Back over to Mo Allewine. Walter Diaz with the ball at midfield. Back over to Mo. He's just gonna blow right past his defenders. Look at that, right upfield. Back in to Diaz. Just softly tapped that towards goal and it was easily picked up by Yayo. The San Diego Sockers 2 are gonna pass that ball deep. Pass back. Looks like a shot opportunity off target to the right. Another shot opportunity blocked. Empire Jets with the ball. They're going to send it over to Bryce Watson. He's going to walk it past over the midfield line, right, and he's going to take a stop. Take a look around. Right there at the red line. Go back over to Mo Allewine. So now Mo's got it midfield. He's going to come over to Nick Hyde. Nick's going to try to pass that up at the point. Turn, shot, no good. That was a goal. That was a goal, but it will not count. It will not count. There's no way that's going to count. That was easily not in the net when the horn sounded. They're going to have to review it. They'll review it. But no, I mean, forgive me for speaking out of turn, perhaps, ladies and gentlemen, but from what I'm looking at, that ball was not across the line when the horn sounded. We'll have to see what the referees determine. As it stands, at the end of the first half, the San Diego Sockers 2-7, the Empire Jets 4.
think was
Hey,
fun.
ladies and gentlemen, this is halftime of the San Diego Sockers 2 Empire Jets MASL 2 game here at Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California. And what's really exciting here is this guy. I mean, if you don't know who this is, you shouldn't even be watching the game. This is Cowboy Salazar. Most of you guys know him, and I want to welcome you to join me here at halftime, Cowboys. So one of the things that's really exciting is you follow the MASL 2 San Diego Sockers 2 team and have been following them for years.
Oh, many years. Well, since inception, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think of this team so far this season?
Yeah, no, they're playing very well in that. I don't know, because I used to coach way back when too. There's a couple of things that I would change personally myself in that, because it's just the coaching me way back a few years back. Anyway, yeah, the guys are holding the ball too long. They're trying to out dribble, or they're trying to play messy and that. But they take it away, so that's how they scored some goals on us. And so we were losing initially in that.
Right.
But now, second half, coaches got it back together, and now they're up 7-4.
So you like that one-touch game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's such a huge difference. And the first team's the one that shows it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Beat them with a pass.
What do you think, Cowboys, about seeing Brandon Escoto on the field here for San Diego Sockers too?
That's cool. He makes it look so easy. He goes out there and he just does these little bitty tiny moves in that, and he's before you know it, he's right around them like nothing. And then his passing too, no look passes and stuff like that. It's awesome, man.
Yeah. Well, as you were saying, when the game started tonight, the Empire Jets came out and had ball possession, scoring goals, and
Right.
an adjustment
Yeah.
had to be made. And it looks to me like Rene Ortiz made that adjustment, and it's been flowing for the Sockers too since then.
Yeah, actually, the players are not holding the ball so long now in that,
Right.
and they're playing as a team. Should be playing in that. I don't know. Maybe they took it off the opponents.
Oh,
Just
maybe,
kidding.
maybe. So one of the things I was noticing, and I've mentioned this during the broadcast, is the score we have right now at halftime is exactly what the final score was the last time these two teams played a couple of weeks ago here at Front Wave Arena.
Wow, and this is only at halftime.
It's halftime.
Now. Yeah.
So it was 7-4 was the final score for these two teams the last time they played on the 28th of December. And now it's 7-4 at halftime.
At halftime.
And the Sockers 2 next game is going to be up in Ontario against these same Empire Jets
okay.
on the 20th, this coming Monday.
This Monday.
Yeah, so I mean, just boom, right away.
And I'm going to be there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
because
going
right
up
after
there.
that, the San Diego Sockers are playing the Empire Strikers
Right.
that night.
Yeah.
So it's going to be that double header sort of setup.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting. So what have you got to say about the MASL 2 as a whole? What do you think of the league as a whole? What's going on?
They actually, watching the opponents and our team, the Sockers in that, the level of play has really picked up.
Yes.
Immensely.
Yes.
Immensely.
Yeah.
And that, so even with the opponents, because they're doing a lot of 1 and 2 touches in that, and just moving around and playing like the game should be played in that. Not quite like a first division team.
Right.
But the level of play has really, it's showing. Big time.
Do you see any of these players, and name them if you see them? Are you seeing any of the players on the Sockers 2 that you think are going to be maybe brought up to play in the first division?
Yes.
Can you think of the names of who?
I'm bad with
Okay,
names.
okay,
and
that's
I
fine.
can't- I mean,
But yeah, there's a
just
couple
like
of players.
right now, just with Zoom.
No, I know,
over
I get
here.
it. But no, there are a couple of M2 players that really do look like they might be able to get that nod come up to the
And
first
to be
division.
on the first team too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. 2 or 3 players.
Yeah.
That. But I wish Escoto would have been coming back too. He's playing for the 2 team.
Yeah, right.
And that. Yeah, I wish he was back, but I think it's Visa that's holding him
I
back
don't
in
know.
that.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Anyway.
The details, the devil's in the details, right? I don't know. I wish I did know, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe visa issues. That would be the logical assumption, right?
Yes.
Well, Cowboy Salazar, you're a good friend, and I appreciate you so much. You've been following the San Diego Soccer since 1981.
Yep.
And so all of these banners up above our heads right now, those players that are all, I mean, you watch them all play together. I started following the team in '79, so you and I have been brothers for many, many years.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks for joining me today.
I love the tie
Yeah,
too, man. This
well,
is
thank
so
you.
cool,
Julie,
man.
Julie V gave that to me. In fact, I found a picture the other day of him.
Here's the two
wearing
team
it.
right here.
And here's the 2-team logo right there. All right, thanks, Cowboys.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Same here.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks for. We'll see you back in about 6.5 minutes. Hi friends, this is Greg Suddy. We are at Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California. We are bringing you the MASL 2 game between the San Diego Sockers 2 and the Empire Jets. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading 7 to the Jets 4. 13 shots on goal for the San Diego Sockers 2 versus 9 shots on goal for the Empire Jets. We're about to get started. I want to welcome here in the booth with me for some color commentation and some conversation, Gabriel Klum. Gabriel is a San Diego Sockers super fan. I've known this guy for a number of years, and I wanted to bring him in because he follows the San Diego Sockers too, probably better than I do. I mean, he knows some of these players and some of the history. Welcome, Gabriel, for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
The Empire Jets are just about to get started, and you can interrupt me anytime you want to, Gabe.
All right.
The Empire Jets are taking the ball. I hope you guys enjoyed the halftime interview with Cowboy Salazar. San Diego Sockers are going to take possession of that ball in midfield and take it across the attacking line. And battling half the team into the goal. Real quick, guys. That was, there's 14 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in this third quarter, and that's how much time it took. Nothing for the San Diego Sockers. What do you think, Gabe? San Diego Sockers 8-4.
You know, that's why everybody says, man, it's so quick. This game is so quick, and even a big score like that, 8-4, you can close that within a matter of minutes in this game. So it always keeps it really exciting and fast.
Yeah, I mean, the Jets opened up early in today's game and took the lead early, and the Sockers too seemed to have possession and momentum. Back on their side, and that was just a ridiculously fast goal to start the third quarter. Gabriel, we don't have a graphic on the screen, so I make a lot of comments about the time and the goal and the score and all that kind of thing so that the newcomers into the broadcast know what's going on and what time it is. So there's 14 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's 8-4. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets here at Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California. And I'm here with Gabriel Klum. The San Diego Sockers 2 are going to restart the ball. But there seems to be a little bit going on here before we get. The other thing that's important for you guys, at the end of the first half, there was what arguably it was a goal, but it was not.
A red card.
Really? Wow, a red card. Did you see the foul?
I didn't see anything.
See, this is one of the things that's sort of a drawback, guys. We don't have communication from the deck, so we can only speculate if we didn't actually see something happen. A red card, Gabriel, correct me if I'm wrong, but a red card does not result in a man down situation, but it results in that particular player leaving the venue and being gone for the rest of the game. Is that correct?
This game and then the next one also.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so he's also, so now it's a matter of, okay, I'm guessing it's number 14 because he's, okay, so.
He was a pretty quick player too. He was on and he made a couple of great plays.
Emil Iliev, and he wasn't leaving very happy, but he just walked off. Emil Iliev. 6 foul violation is what it appears to be. I'm having one of the fans in the stands tell me that was a 6 foul violation, so I appreciate that. Thank you. I got a thumbs up. So Emil is going to be off for the rest of this game, so he's out of the rotation, and he's going to be off for the next game this coming Monday when these two teams play again in Ontario. Brandon Escoto with the ball, he's going to sort of walk it across midfield and then sort of dance across in front of his defender and the rest of the team and take a shot. Nope, I thought he was, but he passed it off. Cesar Pardo has got the ball again here at the near boards. Gabriel, are there any players that have sort of stood out to you as far as the Sockers 2 team that are really showing themselves well today?
Today, not especially. I mean, we've had a lot of goals, don't get me wrong. There's always some great players when they make goals. Today, nobody's really standing out very much. We've made a few mistakes,
Yep.
you know, and but some of the times the boys recover, so that's always good. I've noticed a few different faces too, you know,
Yeah.
that are normally on the team. So as those change, it's also harder to gauge, you know, what's going on out there.
Right. What do you think about the strategy that the Jets did a lot the last time they were here, but somewhat here today as well, bringing their goalie so far
Yeah,
forward?
that sixth attacker when he's not really a sixth attacker,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just a goalie. It's been dangerous for him. It didn't work last time.
And it's not working
Didn't
today.
work this time. That's why you see the guy down there, not so far from his goal anymore.
That's correct, right?
You know, they did learn today at least.
Walter Diaz passes the ball back to center field.
You know, really, I think what they're trying to do is just be aggressive with their play, and it's something that a lot of people don't do.
Yeah.
So trying something new, I mean, just because it's not working doesn't mean it's wrong.
Well,
it's
they're
not working.
right.
You know, maybe they're right in that. Kind of early to see since they're really the only ones that seem to be doing it.
I noticed a little bit on the First Division Strikers team doing that as well, too.
Yeah, yeah.
So we got the sun, that sunbeam coming in through the sunset here in Oceanside,
Oh,
California.
nice shot.
Irvin Mojica. That's Dosre. Over to Pardo. Pardo's going to give that over to Dosre. They're just going to sort of set up and see if they can find that lane. There's Mondragon over to Dosre. No, that's Mojica. Back to Pardo and Yayo. So they're just sort of feeling it out. Going to send that downfield. And there's something of a tackle. There's something of a, I'm going to climb up your back that didn't get called, but okay.
It's all right.
The Empire Strikers are going to send that down to Bryce Watson, but he wasn't able to take possession. Yayo was able to get that ball for the San Diego Sockers too and get it back into play. Forgive me again, the Jets fighting for possession. They're going to lose possession to Mojica at midfield. There's Cesar Pardo. Back over to Dosre. Big shot in the net.
Nice.
That guy sent that from downtown. Wow. Wow.
That was a nice shot.
Give me the call on that, Gabriel.
I don't know who he is. He's one of the new guys I was talking about. That I'm not sure who he is, but he's been a little off. I noticed he didn't.
So was that
wasn't
18?
some
Was
great-
that James
nope,
Blanchett?
Number 14.
Number 14? Yeah, that's Rodolfo Valenzuela.
There you go. He's a face I hadn't seen in any of the other games.
Are you kidding me? That was a launch.
Yeah. I like those far ones. You know what it is? It really catches the goalie off because he's not expecting the shot from distance. You know, the
Exactly.
game's so close.
Right, right.
So those ones always get goalies real good.
So tell me what you know about Nick Hyde. He just threw that ball downfield for the Empire Jets.
Well, Nick Hyde, I saw him. I was watching the combine and the draft, and it just happened to be right when I started watching. He was being drafted, and he was drafted by the Strikers. You know, obviously he's playing on the Jets here.
Right?
But he's from San Diego, is what they said, and man, that kid was super stoked when he got drafted. I'll tell you, it was smiles from ear to ear.
Yeah, that's number 4 in the Empire Jets. Right now, he's standing at the red line. Tall guy.
And I can tell you, when he got drafted by the Strikers, I watched the Sockers coaches. They had to take a bit of a powwow and come back.
Oh,
to
really?
do their drafting.
So you're thinking maybe he was on their list?
Oh, definitely.
Wow.
Definitely. You know, San Diego native. I don't know if he's a native here, but they said he was from here. So.
Right.
Of course, those are the guys you want on your team. You know, native guys.
Yeah, yeah. The
Guys from
locals.
your town is
Yep.
always great to have. You know.
Restart by the San Diego Sockers too. A little bit of a battle there at the midfield line, and that's going to be taken possession at midfield by the San Diego Sockers too and fed down into their attacking zone. Bit of a defensive battle going on, and possession to the Empire Jets. They have a run, but they have no runners. And so he's going to back it up.
Himself.
Yep, he was all by himself. This is big Walter Diaz. This guy, I've been calling his name a lot today. He's been a force. Here's Nick Hyde. Gonna walk that in back over to Diaz. Diaz has got to step over to Hyde. He's got a shot on goal, and he's gonna score a goal. Nick Hyde.
Nick Hyde, nice goal.
Yep. That's gonna make it 9-5. It's been a while since we've seen the Jets score, so they are gonna put themselves back up on the board. It's 9-5 with 9 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And I'm here with Gabriel Klum at Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California for this MASL 2 game between the San Diego Sockers 2 and the Empire Jets. San Diego Sockers 2 are going to restart. Brandon Escoto is going to take the ball and back pass it. That's Kevin V with the ball, and he's going to lose possession. The Empire Jets are going to long
Jets are
pass.
feeling fueled. Oh, dang. Oh, man. That did not sound good at all. I don't think there was a blue really there. They're both going for the ball.
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
Didn't sound good, I will say
The
that.
San Diego Sockers have changed goalies out. Yayo's no longer in goal. Lenny Islas is now playing in goal for the San Diego Sockers too.
That's actually one of the things I like in the M2, is actually that they switch goalies.
Yeah.
Most of the time they switch at half. That's real good, man. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Watching somebody else get a shot at it.
They give that gives the players, you know, the game time that they need.
We have players calling for red card.
Oh, right. We got one now.
I get it.
Right. You got one now. I need one. San Diego Sockers 2 have the restart here. 9 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's 9-5. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets, and that start's going to come back. They're gonna do that over again.
I think these refs have actually done a really good job today. On this
Today,
game.
I agree. They've
They've
done.
called a really good game. They kept it really nice, clean. It's been good to watch.
I'm guessing that Emil is not very happy with it, but you know he's good.
Yeah, well, because they were watching. He got caught because they were watching.
Wow, he looked like he was going to load up and shoot that, or at least long ball pass it, but he backed it up.
Hey, man, sometimes it's better just to put it up there and let the goalie worry about it.
Yeah, sometimes, right? They're playing possession at midfield for the Jets. Cristian Fernandez. Mo Alawine with the ball. Back over to Fernandez. He's going to send it out of play. Pretty sure that wasn't his intention. It's going to be a restart for the San Diego Sockers too, and they're not going to waste any time. Brandon Escoto is going to just walk that ball over the logo at midfield. Do a little dance step. Pass it back over to Tossere. Escoto doing what Escoto does. Yeah, that's an interesting call right there, but I mean that's one of those calls that it's like I really didn't see a foul.
Like I said, they're calling it a lot this game.
Yeah.
That's what's keeping it kind of.
Yeah, Cesar
Under
Pardo.
control,
Yep,
you know?
that's right. That's right. Cesar Pardo restarts it back over to Escoto. He's going to send it back down to Islas. Blanchett down to Dosseret. Escoto's battling for it. Pardo's going to work with it. Not going to get it. It's going to go over to Alawine. Alawine's just going to work it through. Big pass. Good opportunity. Yeah. Walter Diaz. I've been
Not
calling his name a
surprising.
lot today. That was one of those little. I've got the advantage. You've committed yourself, and I'm just going to poke that into the net.
Yeah, he's been a good guy to watch tonight. I've enjoyed watching him play, and I did like the aggressiveness of the guy that got kicked out with the red card.
Well, that's-
I enjoyed watching him play too.
That's right.
It's too bad he got kicked out.
That's right.
Because that is actually part of this game. Really, is the aggression. You know, you do have to be aggressive in this game. You know, there's a lot of pushing and shoving to it. It's not just this clean, distant playing. You know, You're
Indeed.
up close and tight.
Indeed. It's 9-6 now. We have here at Front Wave Arena, the San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets 9-6. San Diego Sockers 2 have 16 shots on goal. The Empire Jets have 11. Earlier in the game, the Jets had the score and shots advantage in the first quarter, at least early in the first quarter. But Gabriel, it seems like the momentum, for the most part, has turned over to the San Diego Sockers too, although the Jets have put 2 goals in recently.
You know, in watching the game, obviously, you can see that, like you said, the Jets came out nice and fast, but what happens is our guys run them. Our guys run them and run them and run them until we get them tired enough, and then that's when we start putting the goals in. So I hate to give away our strategy for our team, but just in case nobody else is watching who doesn't, that's what we do. You know?
Well, Gabriel, we got a restart here for the San Diego Sockers. We got 7 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's 9-6 to San Diego Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets, and the Sockers are going to restart with Kevin Pizzeno, and I'm really not sure I'm saying that correctly, but he's going to restart the game for the San Diego Sockers 2, it looks like, following that timeout. There's the whistle. Back over to Pizzeno. Mojica, and then Mendez, Andy Mendez, just is going to punt that out of play. That was a really heavy touch.
I mean, can't even find the ball.
Right.
Easter egg.
It's Easter egg hunt. It's a soccer ball hunt. I mean, Mendez got it. I mean, the ball looked like it was right to the proper location on his foot, but he had a heavy touch on it.
There we go.
Hernandez shot off target and out of play. Cesar Pardo is going to restart the ball for the Sockers 2. He's going to send that over to Lenny Islas, and Lenny is going to send that way down and just directly to Alex, the goalkeeper for the Empire Jets. And he distributed that ball with his foot way over the line. Did you notice that?
I was going to ask.
Yeah. Did you notice that?
That was way out. Yeah,
that was a big step over the line when he threw that ball out.
That's a handball and a blue card.
I would expect that, but maybe that's because we're sitting up here and we're not down on the field. And there's a big goal.
Off the pole.
There's a big goal off the post. There's
Nice.
Andy Mendez with a
Very
good touch.
nice.
Instead of a heavy one, he put that into the back of the net, right off of the far post. That makes the score 10-6. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets with 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Yeah, Gabriel, thanks for joining me today on the second half of the game. I really appreciate you coming up and joining me. You and I have known each other for a long time, and it's really cool to.
That's for sure.
It's really cool to get the insight and the relationship going back and forth in the communication. I really appreciate you joining me tonight.
Well, thank you. It's nice up here, actually. You know, you get to see everything. My seats are so obstructed that I don't get to see like a quarter of the game. So.
Right. Moalawine takes the ball, and that didn't work.
Off the
Wow.
post.
Wow, that was off the.
The post has been a great keeper tonight.
Yeah, the post has been a great keeper because Alex was way out of place.
Ooh. Wide shot.
San Diego Sockers 2. That was Kevin Pizzeno.
And all the way back.
And all the way back, Gabe, all the way back, right? Cesar Pardo, a little bit of pressure from the Jets defense. Alawine's going to battle for that. That's a battle. And see, that looked like a 50-50 play right there. I didn't see a foul. Maybe I'm willing to see more aggressiveness than the referee is willing to take.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
So Walter Diaz puts it back into play. Christian Fernandez has the ball right now for the Jets. They're going to play some midfield. Alawine back over to Walter Diaz, and Fernandez back over to Walter Diaz, battling in that corner. A little bit of redirection there on behalf of the referee. Islas is going to redistribute out for the Sockers. Just sort of a roll, kind of like a bowling move. And it looks like that battle is going to be another foul.
That's a correct call.
Foul against the Sockers 2. Eloine with the ball for the Jets. Go, 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 he says. That's Diego Carrillo with the ball for the Jets right now. Max Deanda. Escoto's got the ball. That was, yeah, he's going to try to embellish a little bit. That's not going to work.
Nope.
Escoto's going to bounce around with that. Pass that over to Tossere. And that was James Blanchard again. For the Sockers 2, went out of play. We've got 4 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's 10-6. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets. Thanks for joining us today. That's just going to take a nice soft bounce out of play. Restart, Fernandez for the Jets. Back over to Alex, the Jets goalkeeper. Bryce Watson. Wow,
Oh,
nice
what a
little
save.
bat. Wow, that was a beautiful save, huh, Gabe?
Wow,
Yeah.
single-handed save. That was beautiful.
I mean, that was pure reflex. I mean, he put his paw up there, was able to hit it, bat it right out of play. It was in a dangerous area, though.
Very dangerous. It was going in otherwise.
It was. All right, well, here we got Nick Hyde, San Diego local, playing for the Empire Jets. Bryce Watson shot off target high. And that looked like it might have been on goal, but it was deflected by Kevin V for the San Diego Sockers 2, if I saw that correctly.
I think he might have just kicked it out.
He may have just kicked it out. It looks like that's what happened, because it looks like possession's going to go to the Sockers.
It's taking some of these goalies a little bit of time to get used to it, but the new 4-second rule, isn't it? 4 seconds? And they got to just distribute the ball.
Yeah, you can't hold it.
It's been a few teams,
They've been caught on that, huh?
definitely.
Empire Jets going to work it through the midfield. That was Mark Zarate with the ball, and now it's over to Bryce Watson, and back over to Zarate. It's probably Zarate. Nick Hyde. Over to Watson. That pass was intercepted and then recollected and then lost, and then they're going to tumble and fall and play a little bit around. No,
Wow, they just let it go.
yeah, isn't that interesting? That's a blue card. That's the first blue card of the game. And it's a little unfortunate because it looks like a foul, a simple foul could have been called before it got nasty.
And I think that's why the referees are calling all that stuff beforehand. you
Right.
know, that isn't so egregious of a foul. They're just trying to stop it before it gets to that level.
Right. So the Empire Jets are on a power play. They are right now they're down by 4 goals, so they could sure use this goal. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, so win this power play. If the Sockers 2 can live through it, there will be a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Otherwise, the score will be different than it is right now, 10-6. Somebody's not happy with something.
There were 6 men on the field.
So now it looks like
Should even out.
now it looks like we're
Should
going to
be a
have
blue
another
card.
2-minute penalty. We'll see how this plays out. Nope, doesn't look like it. They're just going to restart the play. Amazing. Amazing. They're just going to restart it. like nothing happened, except for we lost a minute off the clock. No, they just put 10 seconds back up.
Very good. Very good.
So 3 minutes and 34 seconds, we're back where we started from a few seconds ago, with Bryce Watson having the ball, walking it over the midfield. Playing down over to Fernandez just at the red line. Back over to Watson. He's got some challenge going on. That's big Walter Diaz passing back over to Bryce Watson.
You would think they'd bring the keeper up a little closer now.
Yeah, you'd think. Right, right. It would make sense. I mean, now you've got a power play situation,
Yeah.
right? So Bryce is going to battle with that against Dorsey. Dorsey, Bryce, Dorsey, Bryce, Bryce, Dorsey. Bryce has came away with it. Fernandez with the ball.
Really
Yeah.
not a lot of pressure. They're just keeping that ball way on the outside.
Yeah,
There we go.
that was on goal. It looked like it might have come off the upright, but I'm pretty sure that Islas was able to make that save and deflect it out. I believe that's Cesar Pardo restarting the ball over to Islas. Lenny Islas playing in goal for the San Diego Sockers 2 this second half. He's gonna. That was interesting off of Rodriguez's head.
I like that.
Yeah, that was pretty clever. I mean, it didn't work out, but it sure did look good. Diaz is sending the ball for the Empire Jets. Allowine off to that's Allowine with the ball now. He's going to take a big shot. No, well, that looked like it was going to be a shot with speed, but it was directed more like a pass.
Another 10 seconds on the power play.
Boy, that went by fast.
Very fast.
Okay, that's it. We're at equal strength.
It looks like
Okay.
they only got one shot off in that time.
Yeah. Now you got to shoot to score, right? So the San Diego Sockers the San Diego Sockers 2 were able to beat that power play situation. The Empire Jets are still 10-6 with the San Diego Sockers 2 leading the game with 1 minute. That's 1 minute left in the third quarter. Once again, everybody, thanks for joining us here at Front Wave Arena, Oceanside, California. The San Diego Sockers 2 playing the Empire Jets. It's 10-6. We're inside the last minute in the third quarter. I'm here with San Diego super fan, Gabriel Klum, helping me out here in the booth today. Once again, Gabriel, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, hello everybody, how's it going? Thanks for having me, Greg.
Okay, there's a whistle with 36 seconds remaining on the clock in the third quarter. 17 shots for Sockers 2, 13 shots for the Empire Jets. Restart San Diego Sockers 2, Cesar Pardo with the ball. Over to Mondragon, I love his name.
Open.
Bryce Watson all by himself. He's just going to roll on pass. He's got legs. Passed it just a little too hard in front of himself. Wasn't able to catch that. Sockers got the rebound and possession back over to Nick Hyde. He's going to continue battling for that.
Oh. That's a handball.
Yeah, that's going to be a whistle with only 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kevin V is going to restart for the San Diego Sockers 2, and that's going to
There we
they're
go.
just going to hold it.
Run out.
That's it. San Diego Sockers 2 leading 10-6 at the end of the third quarter. Front Wave Arena, San Diego, California. Don't forget tonight to tune in. The San Diego Sockers will be hosting the Texas Outlaws at 7:30 this evening on Golazo TV. Gabriel will come back in a couple minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Front Wave Arena, Oceanside, California. This is such a great venue. We enjoy this so much to have this brand new location for us to take in American indoor soccer, the MASL, the MASL2, the San Diego Soccer's new home here at Front Wave Arena. The San Diego Soccer's 2 today, the MASL2. The Soccer's 2 are playing and hosting the Empire Jets. The score, Gabriel, is 10-6. The San Diego Soccer's 2 are leading the Jets. We have beginning of the fourth quarter. What do you got, buddy?
Well, I say a 10-6 is about an outdoor 2-1 game.
That's
Still
right.
tighter than you think.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's a
You
good
may
call.
be ahead, but it's a lot tighter than you think. Last quarter is usually where they bring it anyway. So
Gabriel Clem is joining me. He's a San Diego Soccer super fan. He and I have known each other for a long time, and I'm really glad that he was able to join me in the booth. The Soccer's 2 are taking the start for the fourth quarter. And I want you to notice the light, Gabriel, coming in from the sun. Look at that goalie having to put his hand up in front of his face. Yeah. I mean,
ouch.
yeah. I
I'd
mean,
shoot from that side every time.
are you kidding me? I mean, talk about a disadvantage. You've got that sunbeam coming right through the window as the sun sets here in Oceanside.
Oh, and a close one.
I mean, you've got to know that the Soccer's 2 figured this out pretty early on, that you want to be on the other side of the field when you want to be defending the other side of the field at this point in the game.
I'll say. Boy, would I be passing up.
Are you kidding me?
Can I scream from here? Pass it to the left. Pass it to the left.
Right. Soccer's 2 are going to restart here. That's Irvin Mojica with the ball, or with the restart, right at the top of the arc. Brandon Escoto over back to Mojica. He's going to shot on goal.
Left.
And a miss off that upright. Those posts again, Gabriel, those posts, man.
You know what I noticed is these posts seem to stick out a little bit past the boards, whereas before they used to be really flush with them.
Oh, I didn't notice
Not
that.
the boards themselves, but actually the glass. If you look.
Oh, I
you
see
there's
that.
about
Yeah, I
an
can
inch
see
that
it.
sticks out.
Yeah, I can see it.
Seems they used to be more flush in the old arena.
Over at Pechanga.
I'll tell you about the new arena, though. The one thing I really do like, it still smells like wet concrete.
It's got that new car smell.
That's a great smell to have.
It's got that new car smell, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Empire Jets challenging right across the mouth of the Soccer's 2 goal. Soccer's 2 are going to cross back into the midfield line with a runner. That's Mondragon with the ball. He's got some help, but he's taken down
Borden.
hard.
That should be a blue.
Yeah, they're not even reaching
He's
for it. Yeah,
reaching.
there it is.
There it
There it is. There's the blue card. That was a little rough. Mondragon took a pretty big nosedive into that board, and he had some help doing it. So that's going to be a 2-minute penalty on the Empire Jets. So the San Diego Soccer's 2 are on the power play.
So one of the guys I'm missing here actually tonight is Omar Labiki. He started out with this on this M2 team, and now he's been taking a position on the actual bench for the Soccer's
Correct.
1 team.
On Wednesday night, he was introduced as part of the team, but I don't think he got any minutes.
No minutes yet.
Right. Soccer's 2 restart the game. So Lambiki is an interesting character for me personally, and I say that because I had Dominic Cicluna on my Study on Soccer broadcast a couple of weeks ago, and he's the owner, of course, of the Detroit Waza Flow. And
Oh, nice.
San Diego
job.
Soccer score.
Wow.
Douglas Dossere score. San Diego Soccer's 2. That makes it 11-2. Empire Jets with 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game. Yeah, what I was saying is Dominic was really excited about the fact that Omar had been signed by the San Diego Soccers because he's from their organization. And so he was really stoked that his protege had been picked up here in San Diego by the San Diego Soccers.
Yeah. I've been, conversing with the kid. He's
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah,
Let's be
yeah, he's
honest.
pretty young.
He's a kid. He's young. He's a great kid, man.
Yeah.
He's come out. He's engaged the fans.
Yep,
Every single time, even when he doesn't play, he still comes over, shakes hands and everything,
right.
which is a great idea for anyone that wants to be in this league.
That's right.
Why not create fans of your own right from the start?
Exactly.
You know?
Lenny Islas makes a great save there. Looks like Escoto is just going to punt that downfield, and it's just going to be one of those who can take possession at midfield of this ball. San Diego Soccer's to Dosre, who scored that last goal with a foul, not against him, but on him. And he's got the ball right now. A little bit of pressure from the Jets defense, but not challenging.
Ooh.
That's Valenzuela. Pretty strong boy, huh?
Yeah, he got through there easy himself.
Yeah. Escoto over to Pardo. Pardo's going to lose possession. Can he get it back? No. Little touch.
Yeah, but
Diaz.
stop by the goalie.
Great stop by Islas. Diaz has got a cannon for a foot. He's at least once and maybe twice tonight. I think it was just one time. Maybe twice. Two of the Soccer's players went down with their wind just blown out of them.
Oh yeah, from his kicks, I saw that earlier.
I think both of them were from his kicks. and wind knocked out of him, dropped right away with body stops. Pardo with the ball right now. He's going to pass that over to Escoto. Escoto's going to get that over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to pass it.
Oh,
Wow. That was a great stop and a great
save.
block.
Man, wow.
Great save, great block.
Goalie was on it.
Both of those were on goal. Empire Jet's going to try to work that back, and it's something of a. Oh,
By
wow.
himself.
And
Whoa.
another. Lenny Islas
Wow.
makes a huge save. That was Livano who took that shot for the Empire Jets, and Lenny Islas was there to stop it.
That was
Pardo.
a fast minute.
Yeah, that was
That
a
was a
fact.
fast minute.
Yes, indeed it was.
Enjoy those.
No kidding. For those of you that are just now tuning in, we've got 10 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The San Diego Soccer's 2 are leading 11-6. 20 shots on goal for the Soccer's 2 and 16 for the Empire Jets.
That makes it 21.
Yes. Although the stats man doesn't look like he put it up there. Max Rodriguez sends that over to Kevin V, back over to Max Rodriguez. Back over to Lenny Islas.
I think this is Max's second year on the team, isn't it? He got picked up and signed, and he's been on the 2, I think, since then.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice save.
That was a
again.
great save. Look at that. Lenny's standing on his head, buddy. Empire Jets, they're looking for lanes. Nick Hyde down at the center. Turn around, great stop. Distribution, Nick is on him, but looks like he's making a transition off field. So it looks like the Soccer's going to slow this down just a little bit.
Switch legs and go.
Yeah, Max Rodriguez passing that over to Kevin V. Back over to Lenny. Lenny's got the ball. He's going to, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, let's do that. And let's send it down into that corner. Kevin Pizzano is unable to capitalize on that distribution, but he's got the ball back right now. He's got it. Oh my goodness.
Couldn't get it out from under his feet.
Couldn't get it out from under his feet. Right
There we go.
But there it is.
Rodriguez does it himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Max Rodriguez is able to capitalize on that disarray going on down there by the Empire Jets goal.
And Mom is yelling 3-3, so is that a hat trick for him then?
That could be a hat trick. 12 goals for the San Diego Soccer's 2, 6 goals for the Empire Jets. We've got 8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
That's still not an insurmountable amount, for sure.
No, I know, right? I know. That's what's so awesome about this sport.
Since I do watch the Jets also, I do, there's a lot of new faces on the Jets team also. Seems like they have a larger talent pool up there in LA, to pull from. So,
Well, I tell you what, the roster that I was given today has maybe 30 names on it. I mean, they can only suit up 16, but there was like 30 names on the roster. So they've got a lot of people to pull from. I was mentioning earlier, Gabriel, about giving a nod to the nickname of the Empire Jets to Joseph Kyrell, and how that's where that name came from was Joseph Kyrell, and how awesome that is that the Empire Strikers organization decided to do that with the M2 team.
I agree with that.
If you guys aren't aware, if you didn't catch it earlier in the broadcast, Joseph Kyrell passed away a few years ago, tragically and very early in his life, and he had a huge impact on the game. He played for the Tacoma Stars, he played for the Empire Strikers, and when the Empire Strikers decided to have the M2 team, they honored his nickname, which was Jet, by naming the M2 team the Empire Jets. San Diego Sockers 2, Mondragon passing that ball off to Kevin V. Kevin V back with the ball. Toe straight took a bit of a tumble. And we're backing up.
Whoa. There we go, give and go. Give and go and give it back, I guess.
Give it go, give it back. Well, he go with the ball. Mondragon. Back over to Mojica.
See, it looks like the boys kind of turned it up a notch a little.
Yeah.
They're all back out there fast again,
Yeah.
both teams. 3-on-2.
3-on-2. He sort of walked it to a bad angle, but wow, if that had been on target, that might have gone in. There's Walter Diaz. That guy's got a boot. Okay,
nice.
Mondragon, what you gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
Nice little chip.
Well, that was a beautiful goal.
I love watching those.
Yeah, that's control, taking your time, not hitting it too hard, not gonna go underneath it, just gonna chip it up over the top of the goalie who's coming out to challenge and sort of drop right on his back into the net. It's 13-6. The San Diego Sockers 2 are leading the Empire Jets.
Definitely the red cards affected him.
Indeed. That's a good observation.
I'm not sure how many goals he had, but he was definitely a
Well,
force on the field for him.
I mean, anytime you lose somebody out of your 16-man rotation, there's an effect. But when it's somebody like a yellow card, right? I mean, any time it breaks a line, But when it's one of your impact players, and they get taken off for too many fouls, that's and boy, he was not happy. He walked out opening the door there by that Calafino logo into the tunnels, and he was not a happy camper.
May have to screw the lever back in a little bit. Might have popped out when he closed it.
that hinge or that lock there, yeah. Well, we're getting ready to start play again. We got just under, and I mean literally just under, 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter of this game. MASL 2, brought to you here by the San Diego Sockers YouTube channel. Sockers 2, 13, Empire Jets 6.
The shot ratio is about the same on them too. There's only 4 shots difference between the Jets and the Sockers.
That's right. I'm here with Gabriel Klum. He's joining me, San Diego Sockers super fan and good friend. He's joining me here in the booth for the second half of today's game. I really appreciate him joining me today because he follows the Sockers too real closely, and he knows a lot of these players. And I'm looking at that goal again over here to the left-hand side, Gabriel, and look at that sunlight, man.
Right in the middle.
It's moving right into the middle of the goal. Dude, I mean, it follows him right up to the red
There you
line.
go, hand in the face.
All the way to the red line. I mean, that's brutal.
That's pretty bad. So I take it we're not going to be putting up any curtains on that other side anytime
Right.
soon?
Well, they have the curtains. I mean, they can close these curtains all the way around. I mean, during the regular game when they do the national anthem, all of those curtains are closed during the national anthem. So they have the curtains. They could do it. San Diego Sockers with the ball. It's Cesar Pardo. He's going to pass that downfield to Andy Mendez with the ball now. Back over to Pardo. Is Brandon Escoto. It's 13-6 here at Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California. It's 6 minutes left to play in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to tune in 7:30 Pacific time this evening on Golazo Network. The San Diego Sockers will be hosting the Texas Outlaws here at Front Wave Arena.
The Outlaws not so good this year, so I expect to do fairly well tonight. Well, not
Yeah.
me, I expect the team to do fairly well.
That's right, that's right.
Me, I do the same every time. I sit and I watch.
I do the same every time. That's
I
brilliant.
got that covered.
That's
Watch
brilliant. That's brilliant. Very
it. I'm
good.
consistent.
Yeah, no, I did see that
Foul there. There's
four
no foul there.
four players that had been playing, I think, at Kings League maybe, but four players that had not been on the field for the Outlaws are back on their roster for tonight's game. So hopefully that helps them a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
We are a little biased here in San Diego for who wins and loses. Great block there for Douglas Dostray. We've only got 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The Sockers 2 are leading 13-6. Nick Hyde has got the restart for the Empire Jets. At the corner spot, deep in San Diego territory. The referee seems to be wanting the Sockers wall to back up a little bit. There's a red line on the. Do you see that? There's a red line on the wall that is designed to tell these guys where they're supposed to stand. I hadn't seen that before. That's pretty good.
I'm surprised we don't have the new carpet.
Right.
Rumor was we were supposed to get it after the last game.
Yeah. I don't know anything about the time schedule for that.
Yeah.
And I
And the nets too. Yeah.
Right, and the nets to come down behind the goal. Yeah, the rumor is, ladies and gentlemen, that the San Diego Sockers are going to be having a new carpet here. And my understanding is it's not going to be green. Sockers 2 going to move that ball through, well, slow it down in their side of the midfield, and a little bit of a line change. Rodriguez has got the ball over to Dos. Is that Dostray? No, that isn't.
No, that's Quentin Ivey.
It is Quentin Ivey.
Once again, we've had him for a couple of years.
Yeah, it's interesting too because Quentin's not even on my roster list, and he's got a goal.
Oh,
No,
too soft, too soft.
that was too soft. That looked like it was going in. Great save on behalf of the Empire Jets goalkeeper to keep that from finding the back of the net. The Empire Jets are going to slow that down a little bit, keep possession. Eloine with the ball right now. Walter Diaz came back, has the ball. Diaz again.
3.5 minutes left. They need to be a little more aggressive at this point.
Yeah. 13-6. Sockers
Now's the
2.
time for that goalie to be up here.
Exactly. Isn't that interesting? I mean, or pull him altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 13-6 right now, guys. It's 3 minutes, just coming up on 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of this MASL 2 match between the San Diego Sockers 2 and the Empire Strikers on San Diego Sockers YouTube TV. And that was a big shot off target.
Wide. Oh, Brandon by himself at the goalie.
He's not gonna get
the goalie
there.
Got it.
But now
Quentin, back up. There we go.
he's just gonna. Oh, look at that!
man.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice little touch. Trying to sort of fake him out, thinking about he's gonna make this big hard shot. Let's go to opted not to do that. And there's nobody there. There's nobody there, Brandon. Fernandez with the ball for the Empire Jets. He's going to walk it up. And, oh, wow, that looked like an opportunity for just a turn and shot by Diaz, and he didn't take it. And then a little too heavy.
2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yeah, look at the poor goalie. Look at there. He's got this. That's brutal. We're talking about the sun coming right in, and the sunset here in Oceanside is coming right through the window to the keeper on the east side of the field. You can see it right there in the picture. (13-6), San Diego Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets. And you know, Gabriel, it didn't look like it was going to start off that way. First quarter really looked like there was going to be a real challenge going on today. And once the Sockers 2 started going, they seemed to have really picked up and just kept going with it.
Yeah, that first quarter, you know, I thought they had learned something from the last visit. You know, they turned up the intensity. They were leading. I
Right.
was like, well, I guess they did watch some video.
Right. Sockers 2 challenging.
Could be a part of the thing where there's too many new guys always switching in and out, so you really can't build a good, you know, cohesive team all the time, you know, despite having good players.
Yeah. Yep.
30 is a big number.
Yeah, it is. I'll show you the roster after the game. It's massive.
It's five times more guys that can be on the field.
Right,
so
right. Yeah, it's massive.
That's a big pool to pull from. Yeah, they also get who's available too.
That's right.
Not every guy's available every time.
That's right. Walter Diaz with the ball, centering it at the top of the.
Swarmed.
The whole defense was there, all but one guy. Bryce Watson back over to Diaz. We've only got 52 seconds remaining in the game, Gabriel. There doesn't seem to be any,
There's no urgency really.
no urgency. Well,
Staying
at this
beyond
point.
the red line.
Yep. Yep. 40 seconds. 13-6. That looks like it might be the final score. Might be a little bit premature for me to make that call, but that's what it is right now. 13-6. San Diego Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets. We've got 20 seconds remaining in the game and counting. Sockers are going to take possession. 17 seconds. Sockers 2, they're just going to launch it downfield, kill the clock. Mondragon is going to take it with 9 seconds to play.
Who needs a goal? They're looking for someone to run in.
30 seconds.
And one more.
Wow.
Wow. That was a rocket, man.
Yeah, San Diego Sockers late goal, 1.9 seconds, Gabriel, on the clock. That makes the final score, or potentially the final score, 14-6, San Diego Sockers 2 over the Empire Jets. 25 shots for the Sockers 2, 19 for the Empire Jets. Bryce Watson's on top of the ball with 1.9 seconds to play.
I'd have to say 14-6 is the score.
You think so?
Yes.
That was a pretty interesting Nick Hyde in denial. Bryce Watson punting it over to Nick Hyde in denial. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here. San Diego Sockers YouTube channel. The San Diego Sockers 2, 14. The Empire Jets 6. The Sockers 2 had 25 shots on goal. The Empire Jets with 19 shots on goal. These two teams will be meeting again this coming Monday in Ontario, California. The Empire Jets will be hosting the San Diego Sockers 2. Tune in tonight on Golazo and watch the San Diego Sockers host the Texas Outlaws. Gabriel Klum, what have you got to say to close out the show?
I want to thank both of the teams and all the players. It's great. I mean, without them, we got nothing to watch.
Indeed.
I appreciate the opponents especially.
Yes.
You know, it's not always hard to come to the other guy's house and try to win. So I always appreciate the opponents. Let them know what a good game. Thank them for all their hard work out there, because it's always good to see, fun to watch. I'll see you in Ontario.
That's
I'm going
right.
up there for that game.
Well, that's right, because following that game, the Sockers will be hosted by the Empire Strikers.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you also to Cowboy Salazar for joining me at halftime interview. Thank you, Tim Suddy, for doing the video of today's game. It's always fun to work with one son. I enjoy doing this for you guys. Hope you enjoyed as much as I do. Thanks for watching. Tuning out. Study of Soccer, Greg Suddy. Thanks very much.